Thank you. Further debate, the honourable member for Etobicoke North.
Merci, Monsieur le Président. J'ai le plaisir aujourd'hui de me mettre debout pour soutenir ma collègue, l'honorable Laura Albanese, députée provinciale de la circonscription de York South-Weston. Je la félicite pour avoir proposé ce projet de loi pendant la période de membre privé. Monsieur le Président, ce projet de loi est important parce qu'il exigera que les administrateurs des hôpitaux provinciaux d'Ontario de s'assurer que chaque malade reçu à l'hôpital puisse avoir un document informatif sur les services disponibles de l'hôpital, les services dans la communauté et autres options pour les soins de santé. Mr. Speaker, I rise first of all, of course, to commend my honourable colleague Laura Albanese from the riding of York South-Weston for bringing forward Bill 216, Public Hospitals Amendment Act, and though that is the official title, I think it might also be called a Patient Information Act, because the number of different questions and concerns that I think this addresses, and yes, as the member from Parkdale High Park said, that is part of the measures or steps brought forward to inform and empower the public. First of all, as you consider the scenario of families taking loved ones to various emergency rooms, urgent care centres across Ontario, you can imagine that the time is one of disorientation and bewilderment and fright, and of course, really not having their bearings right. And so if we as a government can move forward and empower individuals with information, particularly because that's especially key in this domain, then of course all the various interests can be served. In particular, what my colleague from York South-Weston is referring to is on entry to an emergency room department, that there should be an information sheet, information passed to the family, to the patients, not only to alert them as to what particular services are available at that moment within the hospital, but also the very important aspect of aftercare. Because as a doctor, I can tell you that when people present to emergency room, whether it's for leaving a part of themselves, such as an appendix, or having cardiac bypass surgery, or let's say angioplasty of the heart, or knee replacement, or any of a host of procedures, that is really actually just a part of the middle of the continuum of care. It may have started at the family physician level, then enter hospital, but probably the real bulk, the real re-strengthening, the real rehabilitation actually occurs after hospital care. And one of the things that I think all of us as members of Parliament have found, whether it's in the healthcare domain or beyond, is that there are a myriad of services that the Government of Ontario and all its boards, commissions, agencies together offer to the public. But unfortunately, to this day, probably the broader public is not aware of them. How to access them? Is it through community care access centres? Are there other points of access? Is it going through the internet? Is it calling the members of provincial parliament? How does one actually access these various services? And if people who are in extreme need and no doubt are going through difficult, challenging, disorienting time can be empowered that type of information, it will really just expedite the efficiency and the efficacy and the on-the-ground effectiveness of the healthcare domain. And so I would commend my honourable colleague from York South-Weston for bringing forward Bill 216, the Public Hospitals Amendment Act, or as I like to refer to it, the Patient Information Empowerment Act. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.